Good evening. Our news summary for this Friday, the 27th of June. The Seychelles women's volleyball team and the national beach soccer team have received the Pride of Seychelles Award. They received their awards from the President of the Republic, Wavell Ramkalawan, during a ceremony which was held at State House this evening. There were also medals of honor awarded to 6 individuals who have excelled during their career. 6 other persons were awarded with the medals of merit. The country's current financial situation is stable and positive, but global uncertainties pose potential risks to this stability. The central bank governor, Carolina Bell, made this statement following the presentation of the Financial Stability Committee's second report to the President of the Republic and the Speaker of the National Assembly. This report, required under the Financial Stability Law enacted in 2023, was presented in electronic format at State House.
So basically, it outlines whether the stability of the financial system of the country is healthy. We look at the factors that influence the financial stability in general. We look at the macroeconomic situation. We look at the various segments of institution in the system. We also look at the use, because last year we did a survey of the banks and also by FS of the capital market, the use of artificial intelligence for the delivery of financial services. And in view that technology is being used more in financial services. So in summary, this would be mainly the areas that we've highlighted.
And how would you describe the financial situation of the country?
Based on our assessment, the financial system of Seychelles is resilient, and we continue as individual institution and as a group to make sure that the realities surrounding financial system, we know what they are, and if there are any intervention that needs to be done, that these are executed timely.
The official handover of the landmark Salwi Hill Stabilization project was held today. It was presided by President Wavell Ramkalawan. The ceremony's highlight was the unveiling of a commemorative plaque by President Ramkalawan and the Minister for Internal Affairs, Errol Fonseca. Minister Fonseca said the project was a landmark initiative born in the aftermath of the devastating torrential rains of December 2023. This severely impacted the stability of the hillside and posed significant risks to lives, homes, and critical infrastructure. The government of Seychelles engaged a Swiss geological firm to apply modern climate resilient slope stabilization techniques. To further strengthen our local capacity, a delegation of Seychellois experts traveled to Switzerland earlier this year for an intensive 5-day training mission. The team today received their certificate from President Ramkalawan and the representative of the Swiss geological firm. Other partners also received a token of appreciation for their engagement in this project. The ceremony was a culmination of the exceptional journey of technical innovation, international knowledge exchange, and interagency collaboration, all aimed at protecting lives and building a more resilient Seychelles.
This project is not just about rocks and nets. It's about building trust, preparedness, and the culture of resilience. Those lessons learned will not end here. We will proudly share to others. The government, through the Ministry of Internal Affairs and the Disaster Risk Management Division, is working towards establishing a dedicated landslide mitigation task force. This task force will develop a national strategy and action plan for landslide management, focusing on high-risk zones across Mahe, Pralin La Digue. The aim is not only to respond to landslides, but to prevent them, using knowledge, skills, and partnerships forged through this project. This is not the final destination, this is the blueprint only, and the beginning of a broader national agenda to fortify Seychelles against the threats we face today and those we will face tomorrow. A proud day for our country as we celebrate.
The foundation stone for the new Marine Police headquarters was laid yesterday at Perseverance, marking a significant step in enhancing maritime security in Seychelles. This new facility will consolidate all marine police operations under one roof, improving response times, coordination, and operational efficiency. The project is being supported by the Government of Japan through its Development Aid Program. The headquarters will include administrative offices, training rooms, a control room, and a cafeteria, with further phases to include a jetty, dive room, and detention block. These improvements will streamline operations and provide the Marine Police with the necessary resources to respond quickly and effectively to maritime threats.
The laying of this foundation stone marks the beginning of a long-awaited development, the construction of a dedicated Marine Police headquarters here at Perseverance. For years, our Marine Police officers have carried out their duties from facilities that were never designed to support their mission. Offices far from the coastline, like Mr. Samson expressed earlier, boats docked at separate locations, and limited infrastructure for coordination, maintenance, or rapid deployment. This reality has challenged our response times, operational readiness, and the well-being of our officers tasked with defending our nation's vast maritime space. This new headquarters will bring all core functions of the Marine Police under one roof. It will give our officers proximity to the sea, better deployment capabilities, dedicated maintenance and storage facilities, and environment that supports modern policing operations.
The National Assembly has rejected a motion to quash SI 37 of 2025, which concerns the conduct of registered political parties and candidates during the election period. The opposition leader in the National Assembly, Sébastien Pillet, was the one who brought the motion before the Assembly this week. This is even though the Election Commission had informed the Assembly that they are withdrawing the SI and that it will meet with political parties next week for further consultations. When he presented his motion, the leader of the opposition in the National Assembly, Sébastien Pillet, addressed certain parts of the SI that he says he feels are contradicting the legal provisions that are already in place. At the end of the debate, 8 US members voted in favor and 24 LDS members voted against the motion. And with this, we end this news summary. At 8, we'll be back with the news in Creole. Have a very pleasant evening.